All right, what's going on? I did not do my early morning video this morning. It was a little bit cold out there, but that's not why. I still sat out there and out on the little beach that we have in our area in the community and did my prayers and priming and my breathing and all that amazing, cool stuff that I start my day out with. What's going on, Randall? Welcome. And see if a few people jump on real quick. I was just having a conversation with somebody in reference to Brian. What's going on, man? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. And Karen. Oh, Karen, what's going on? How you doing, Karen? Glad you guys are on. So I was just having a conversation about marketing with somebody, and they asked me, they were trying to just really, I got a gnat in here. It's driving me nuts. And they were asking me, why specifically do I have the Men of Abundance podcast, and now I'm starting a abundance and prosperity mastery group. And I'm only working with men, specifically men. And I've had a couple ladies contact me and ask about getting into the group. And I'm not inviting women into the group. In fact, and the comment was to me that why would you cut out 50% of your potential prospects? People, because women need and are seeking out this information as well. Absolutely, they are. And they can go find it many other places. And the comment was, well, what if they resonate with you? What if they want to follow you? Well, they do follow me. I have women that follow me on Facebook. I don't have any women in my Facebook as Facebook friends. The only women that are Facebook friends on Facebook are immediate family. That's it. And even some of those aren't even friends on Facebook. But I do have women that follow me, and women that follow me on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. But the reason why I specifically work with men, and they wanted to know specifically, why would you not work with women? Well, back when I was an insanity instructor. And oh, by the way, I know some of you never underestimate an old man. Well, the rest of the story down here on the shirt is never underestimate an old man with a kayak. My wife bought me this shirt a while back when I used to kayak across Pearl Harbor as part of my commute to work. So in case anybody's ever wondering what that means, never underestimate, because that's all you can see. I wanted to share that with you. But listen, back then, in fact, when I was teaching insanity, I was an insanity instructor, 90%, and I was actually teaching at the Honolulu Club, one of the prestigious fitness clubs there in Hawaii. And 90% of the clients who would come to my class were women. And while I absolutely loved teaching insanity, that's what I was there for. I was there to teach insanity. But then I would start getting these messages. Women wanted me to work with them one-on-one. And then next thing I know, my wife is saying, why is this woman flirting with you on Facebook and on whatever, or sending you these text messages? And it just became I didn't realize it, but it was obvious at that point when it was pointed out to me. And I just didn't want that to come across. I didn't want that. And that was fine for health and fitness. I could do that because it's, health and fitness is pretty much the same. When I'm teaching insanity, I'm just teaching the class and I'm going through the motions and I'm making sure that they're not injuring themselves and staying motivated and doing the exercises and whatnot. Too easy. But when it came to having a face-to-face and a one-on-one conversation and a group conversation with people, I just realized that I want to only have this conversation with men. And not just any men. There's other men specifically that I can't connect with. I'm willing to have those conversations, but I just can't connect with some men as well. That's why I do an interview and I have a Zoom conversation with each and every of the first 20 men that I'm putting into the group, that I'm inviting into the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery, because I want to make sure that we resonate with each other. I don't have the time in my life right now to where I'm going to have conversations and I'm going to dedicate my time to people that I don't like being around. Bottom line up front. Now, I'm not saying I don't like being around women. What I'm saying is when I'm talking about living a life of abundance and prosperity, when I'm talking about helping men change their thought processes, change their life, or helping people in general, then it's men that I want to have that conversation with. Why? Because I'm a man and I can relate to some of their background. I can relate to some of their challenges. I can relate to the conversations. I can relate to why a man might feel inclined to look at another woman while he's walking down the street with the one he's with. It's not right. I can relate to that. I can relate to why guys want to go out, a specific guy wants to go out to a bar and go drinking. I can relate to that because that was my lifestyle for a while. I can relate to the different things, the different challenges that men have. I can relate specifically to veterans. More specifically, I can relate specifically to veterans who are entrepreneurs and have an entrepreneur mindset. So these are the type of men that I want to have conversations with to help them get out of their struggle and reach that next level in life. I'm specifically talking to men in the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery, to men. I feel that I represent the man who has been struggling and can't reach the next level. They feel they're doing all the right things in life. They're going to work, or they're putting in the time in their business. They're taking the right courses. They're reading the right books, but they just can't seem to get to that next level. That's the man that I want to talk to, because I've broken the code on that. I've done that for myself. I'm working towards that myself, and I'm on my journey, and I'm enjoying the journey. That's the key to where I'm at in my life, is I'm finally enjoying the journey to becoming more and to having more. I already have everything I need and want, but there's nothing wrong with wanting more and having more. And what I want more of is more amazing relationships with men like you. Now, here's the thing. As I'm working with these men, guess what? Their families are being improved. Their families are being enhanced. Because more specifically as well, the men that I'm looking to work with are married men who have kids, who are around my age, from late 30s to a little over 50. Those are specifically the men that I want to talk to, because those are the men that I can relate with. You see, when I go out and hang out with the guys, I'm not out hanging out with single guys. It's not conducive with my lifestyle. They have different goals in life than I do. All right. So I like to hang out with guys who are in the same, when I'm going out. That being said, I enjoy having the conversations with guys who don't think exactly like me. That's why when you look through my Facebook, you see so many different types of men, from all walks of life. And I don't delete anybody because they disagree with me. I keep them there because I want to see their conversations, and I want to see their thought processes so that I can grow as well, because I'm on my journey. So that's why I block 50% of the people that could potentially be my clients, that could benefit from what I'm sharing in the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery. Because by specifically working with men, it's going to develop their family, develop their relationships, make them better husbands, make them better dads, make them better men within their community. That's what I'm striving for. And those are the people that I want to have the conversations with. And I think that's where I specifically will be able to make the biggest impact. Yes, there are other people out there who are more than happy to work with all the other groups, not just the women, but all the other men out there that I'm not willing to work with. And I assure you, it has nothing to do with race, color, gender, religion, race, color, yes, gender, not religion or national origin. All right. It has nothing to do with those other areas. It has to do with the mindset. It has to do with, where do you want to be in life? Where have you been thus far? What have you done so far? Those are the conversations I like to have when I'm having a one-on-one conversation to invite somebody into the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery. I want to know where you've been, where are you at today, where do you want to be 5 years from now? And we can work with that. All right. So if you know anybody, or if you yourself want to be a founding member of the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery, then I want to invite you to either say yes, comment, or shoot me a private message if you choose to do so. And let's have a Zoom conversation and see if you can be one of the first 20 men that are in there. I've already got 4 men that are in the group, that are getting ready to be in the group. So, and this isn't a group that's going to be on Facebook. This is a standalone website, the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery, where this member site is going to be housed at, where we're going to get started with your vision and your values. We're going to go into a lot of different courses, and some of these first 20 members are going to be contributors as well. Many of you have a lot to offer. And if you and I can collaborate and work on a course that will be beneficial to the entire group, then we're going to put that out there. We're going to build that course. If you already have the course built, we'll cater it to the Abundance and Prosperity Mastery, and we'll put it right in there. You'll be the instructor, and you're going to benefit from that as well, because when you teach others what you know, you greatly benefit your own life and your own journey. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. I look forward to talking with some of you personally. Welcome, Rob, Demetrio, David, Jordan, Neil, Richard. What's going on, brother? Brian and Randall. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate all of you. Talk to you all later.